Welcome to Tetris. It's an ongoing game. Oh, the fucking man. Give me it. Oh. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, how are we? Have you moved yet today? Have you moved yet? Have you exercised? I did. I've already gone to the gym. Okay, so who we got going on? Lock. How are you? See what your higher self has for you today. Thank you so much for all that. The roses. If you're new here, please send I'm a new here gift. I have a goal. Water does the body good. Distilled water out of glass does the body good. Okay. Let's see what we got. Lock and loaded. It's bizarre as hell, man. Lock and loaded. What do we have for lock and loaded? All right, so you've cleared something. 2 for duality. There has been a shift. Remember, our shifts are perspectives. It's veil lifting. It's truth revealing. The ultimate lifting of the veil is truly the character identity energy from you. And it's literally an energy. Like, I woke up the other day and I'm like, oh my God, it's gone. You're going through another dark night of the soul. Yep, and nothing in life will be the same. Of course not. Lock and loaded, that is the game of life, right? Change is the only thing that is consistent, and the only thing that helps with growth. Otherwise, you stay stagnant. Yeah, 1 for growth. And strength comes from embracing the unknown. That's what strength is. It's doing what's uncomfortable, even when we could choose to be comfortable. That's all. You got this. Is there a specific? That seemed very kind of, well, I mean, maybe he understands it more, but I feel like it was very kind of. No, rebirth, new growth, new beginnings. Yeah, so it's your confirmation of renewal. Nice. Okay. I was just making sure. It is, I am needing to work on my discipline as well. Motivation is easy, but discipline is hard. Yes, me love. Alright, FYI, I am streaming TikTok and YouTube simultaneous, so if the conversation doesn't match, that is why. So yeah, and that's the thing. People misconstrue discipline as like hard or being strict or stringent, but it's not. You're being disciplined in taking care of yourself. You're disciplined in taking care of your car and taking care of your house or your clothes, right? You have to discipline yourself in a way to take care of your body into the fact that it feels natural again and that you love yourself. You're conditioning and unconditioning the bad. Does that make sense? I feel like that maybe be a better terminology than discipline per se. Because when we hear that, we're just like, oh shit, you know? Right. Way more appealing. Exactly. That's the thing. You know, at the end of the day, we got so conditioned to be complacent in a way. Everything done for us, handed to us. that when we realize that our foods are poison and that we have to grow our own food and forage our own food, it literally blows our mind, because we are taken back and going, well, I don't know what to do. And it's like, yeah, well, you don't know what to do because you've been conditioned not to know what to do. You've been conditioned to just be able to tap the screen and order something, go to the store and buy it, and everything just be there for you, thinking that it was all good for you. Like, no. I do not have any tattoos. So did we get up and move yet? Did we work out yet? I did. Ah! I was at the gym by 6 o'clock. Oh no. Was I leaving at 6? No, maybe. Um, Who's we, my love? My childhood was spent in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. South Philly, and then ended up in Northeast and went to high school at Archbishop Ryan. Then I lived in Tacoma. Well, not Tacoma. Tacoma. Tacony? Tacony and Tarsdale? My God, that's taking me back. I'm like, holy fuck. Mayfair. Mayfair. I lived in Mayfair. Flowers? Yes. You can smoke all herb. It's what, it's all of it. Teas, tinctures. You can smoke it. You can cook it. Your body is a plant. And you need plants. So this is rosemary. That was rose petals. This is my chamomile. Sorry. Damiana. Damiana. Is an herb that is actually, I would say, probably a necessity for women. My website is linked in the profile. You can go read Shirley. Go read Shirley. Got a website linked in the profile. How you doing? What do you do, huh? What do you do? What are you doing in this world, huh? You doing all right, baby girl? You doing all right? Or are you just out here botting and trolling people? Just kind of curious. What are you doing? Shirley? Oh, wait, no answer, Shirley? Wait, no answer? Shirley, you're not going to talk to me? You're not going to come play? Shirley, you're a strength coach. Strength in what? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not even your name. You do sports training and lifting. Danny's a survivor. We're all survivors. If you're still breathing, you're a survivor. Question is, are you a warrior? As for sports, sports hurt your body. First and foremost, you need to learn Tai Chi, you need to learn yoga, and you need to learn the art of your body and not actual modern medicine science gym. But that's just me. Just saying. So I have blue, what is it, blue Peabody? A blue butterfly pea, what is it? I don't know. This is blue lotus. Alright, and then I think we have the Damio. Oh, right. The most important one. My moringa. So I am nomadic right now, living out of my SUV. So no, I'm not growing my own. I go to my local organic grocer that I'm actually part owner of. It's in San Diego, Ocean Beach Co-op. Anywho, so I'm making tea. But yes, you could definitely smoke this. Absolutely. Absolutely. However, I'm going to tell you, it will hurt your throat. So that's why you want more of a water pipe than anything else. Because this will burn your throat. You have Damiana in there. Rosemary's pretty strong. This is Outstraw, which is a good calming agent. Helps you relax, sleep better as well. Alright, and then that'll do it for my herbs. So I got my herbs here. I'm gonna put them in here. And I'm gonna boil me water. Do I find room? Oh, I am looking forward to getting that van of my dream van. I am looking forward to that. Where I can actually do something without having to put everything away before I finish it. Because I'm living a nomadic lifestyle, Leon. Because I've chose to break out of the matrix confines prison that you are all trapped in. So I'm not going to pay $2,000 to somebody else to live in a box that I don't own. That's actually killing me with their air and their electrical system and internet and towers and everything else. I'm good. That apartment complex was just barracks for civilians at the end of the day. You're in a prison. But you do you, man. If this doesn't align with you, Leon, then move on. I'm not here to convince you. Could care less. Not me job. What do the herbs do for you? The herbs heal. So, all your herbs, all of your nuts and seeds, your plants, it's all vitamins, it's all nutrition. Cloves alone are healing properties. All these flowers are healing properties. Besides skin, hair, emotional, nervous system. A lot of all this, the herbs are for your nervous system. So I have blue lotus, the blue peabody, rose petals, Damiana, rosemary, moringa, cloves, black tea with vanilla. But just pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds, grind them up and have them daily. And that's your fiber, your magnesium, your calcium, your iron, your zinc. Everything you pretty much need. But they will sell you synthetic garbage in the store that they've made in a lab that your body can't digest nor absorb, which is why you probably pee more frequently. or your pee is more yellow. You need true vitamins, and that comes from true food. Nature, natural food. And again, I wasn't always like this, guys. 2018 was my last alcoholic beverage, okay? So, you know, if you look at it this way, it seems like a lot, and it seems intimidating to relearn things and change your entire diet, but it's actually a lot easier. And if you feel like you have ADHD and you can't really stay focused and you hate choices, then you will embrace this life, because this life, there isn't a lot of choices in the fact of you don't need anything, right? There's not a whole lot of like, well, oh, there's so many shampoos. No, there's a few that's 100% natural, you know? Type of thing. So, putting alcohol down was the start. And that was where the clarity started. But I still was self-sabotaging with processed food, cigarettes, and everything else, television and all. So, yeah, I may have been sober, but I wasn't healthy or clean. And that's what they like to do. They like to keep the people in that vicious cycle in a way of, you know, being trapped. But we're not going to get into that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of sitting here. You're California sober. Cigarettes are horrible for you. Now, she's a part of you. Go get blood tested. That's the only way they know that you've even used it. THC's a part of our body and it's medicine. So is mushroom. So there's no such thing as California sober. I feel like if it's anything, it's the truth. Right? The way life should be. That was the last of that chocolate. It's alright though. Alright. got quiet today. Years ago, I was in prison, and then I rented rooms. I think you got the wrong person, love. You have the wrong person. I don't know who you're talking about right now. If you would like a reading, my website is linked in the profile. That is how you get a reading session with me. I'm what therapy should be. I give you the answers you need and the keys for you to align. How do you love my readings if you've never had one? What are you even talking about? I deal with psychology. You created 20 decks? That's awesome. I love that. That's amazing. I love that you're that creative. I would love to see them. Are they all different? 'Cause that's a lot of decks. Healing decks. That's a lot of decks. Congratulations. Because see, that's the thing. When we are indoctrinated and conditioned, we don't create because it's being blocked. We have to open that up. So any kind of creation, any kind of thing is amazing. You created them from pain. But that's good. That was your outlet, right? That was your outlet, your creative outlet. And that's what I'm trying to say. Creation is your freedom. It's how we process. It's how we actually break out of this monstrosity. Absolutely. I'm definitely interested. I'm in California, by the way. I don't know where you are. Louisiana. I don't see myself headed that way anytime soon. For 8 years. Why'd you stop? What do you live in now? Because here's the thing, guys. If anything, I would go find land and build a hut or live in a van or whatever. Like, I'm not looking to buy a house or anything like that. I'm on YouTube too. I'm streaming YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. This is not my only outlet of social media. Get out of your way. Weirdos. Although I do want land so I can grow food. But at this point, I pretty much live on the beach, and I don't have any problem with that. This is literally what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to live on a beach. Do you not remember, like, Lethal Weapon, Mel Gibson in a trailer on the beach? Dude, he emulated my dream. When I saw Mel Gibson in a trailer in California on the beach, I was like, that's where I want to live. And then Grey's Anatomy, freaking, what is it, Grey and Doctor and whatever, they freaking built something out in the woods, small home. You get what I'm saying. Because I was abandoned. Okay. You abandoned yourself. I want everyone to make sure that you're aware of where to put the blame. You abandoned yourself. No one abandoned you. You enabled them to abandon you because you already knew what type of person they were by their behavior. You just didn't choose to see it. You abandoned yourself by allowing it and enabling it. Plain and simple. I abandoned myself when I took my husband back and I decided to stay in the marriage when I actually wanted the divorce. Why? Because I thought it was the right thing to do for my children and for him. And that is when I abandoned myself completely, and when my self-sabotage and all of it just went to crap. Like, forget about it. I made the choice, and then I was stuck in that chapter choice for, well, the last 9 years. More than that, obviously. Because when did that happen? That was like 2005. I abandoned myself in 2005. And I got her back in 2025. $20 later. 20 years later, but a 9-year. Oh, you're too hot to charge. Okay. All right, TikTok, I gotta let you go because my phone doesn't like you when it's over the heating. So Have an amazing day, and I will try to jump on later. All right, Asha. Stupid phone! Victim mentality is when people... Victim mentality... It's 2 hours ago. It's so annoying. Realize that people pleasing and needing validation. Realize that people pleasing and needing validation from the outside or worried about how everyone sees you is two different things. So, people pleasing comes from borderline personality disorder and from abuse. People pleasing is a reactive response to being walked on eggshells and to not disturb the other person, to be carrying all the shame and guilt and fear because they feel lower, because they've been told that they're lower if they don't do this and they don't do that, and everyone is more important than they are. That's what people pleasing is. The other side of the coin is the toxic part, where they need validity from the outside and are worried about how everyone's viewing them because they have to be a good person in their eyes, because if they're not, their mirror will break. Realize that people pleasing and needing validation from the outside are worried. Maybe I should speed it up. Realize that people... Realize that people pleasing and needing validation from the... Realize that people pleasing and needing validation from the outside or worried about how everyone sees you is two different things. So, you just pray for them. I pray your waves go out, run down a hill. I pray a flower pot falls from the windowsill. You just pray for them. I pray your waves go out, run down a hill. I worry about shit. You are about to unlock the most powerful version of yourself, and this is how you're going to do it. People realize that people pleasing and needing validation from the outside or worried about how everyone sees you is two different things. So, people pleasing comes from... Anybody got any questions? Anyone? Bueller? Got anything? Want anything? Want anything? Got anything? Want anything? Anything? Got anything? Want anything? No! Okay. Realize that people pleasing and needing that ocean right there? You hear that ocean? Realize that people please. Hello, hello, hello. Who do I have with me? Would anyone like to talk? What are we doing? Where are we at? Realize that people please. If you are looking for true answers and real counseling, guidance, closure, I'm it. My website is linked in the profile. I will never DM you. There is no program to follow, just your own intuition. Alright, my loves. I will see you again tomorrow. Again, if you'd like a session, my website is linked in the profile. And remember, take care of you. No one else is going to.